Life is a choice. Everything you do is based on the choices you make. It's not your parents, your past relationships, your job, the economy, the weather, an argument, or your age that is to blame. You, and only you, are responsible for every decision and choice that you make. Period. And that quote comes from my favorite author, Wayne Dyer. Now, I know you've taken responsibility before for certain stuff that has gone on within your life, but have you ever really thought that you're taking full responsibility for every aspect that goes on, given any circumstance that you are in presently, in the past, or in the future? Do you take full responsibility for what has gone on, or what is to go on, or what is going on presently, and you know and believe that it was put there by the choices you've made? And here's what I mean by life is a choice. With choices in life, they are infinite. At any second that goes on throughout your entire life, from the moment you get out of bed to the second you hit the bed, you're making choices throughout your day. And since there's just infinite amount of choices that one makes throughout their days, it accumulates. It accumulates a lot. So much so that depending on the certain type of choices you make within your own life, it completely shows the effects of it all. It makes it very apparent. Feeling repercussions from your choices quite fast and known of if you're making a good choice within your life or a bad choice in life. You know, I truly believe that when a person admits that they don't believe that they're in certain circumstances within their life because of the choices they've made, no matter the circumstance, it was because of a choice you've made. That's when people just start to blame their surroundings, their environment, the people they're around, they're growing up around. And then those people just become convinced that it wasn't their fault. It was just what they were thrown into. It was everything else's fault. It wasn't their own fault. It may be the hardest pill to swallow for a lot of people, but it's the truth. Everything, any type of circumstance that you've experienced, that you're going to, that you have, was made by you from your choices within your life. Because with choices, once a choice is made, it can't be unmade. It's just already made. That's why they're just so infinite. That's why they just are constantly happening on a daily basis. So simply, just start making the right choices. Start seeing what is going on and start steering it in the direction that you need it to go on with. Here's the most simplest example I can give for a guy that proves that life is a choice and it's made up by your own choices. Do you want to go to the gym and get in shape? Do you have enough time today? Do you have the time right now? Do you want to make the choice to do that right now? Or is there something prolonging you from doing that? You just don't feel like you need to do it. You feel like it's just going to be a waste of time because you just are so out of shape that it's not going to be even having a point to it to have any type of effect to you. So you come up with those choices that are just blaming stuff that is outside of your own control, that is just its own thing, not you actually making a choice. And then you start moving on to your decisions, as in, well, I've decided that everything outside of me is just preventing me from going to the gym. So what decision do I want to make now? Is it going to be video games or watch a movie? When again, life is a choice. Make that choice to go to the gym. Convince yourself that this is the right choice, that this choice is going to have effect on you positively, and it's going to gear your momentum towards the look you really want, towards the health you truly want. Doesn't matter how long you go, doesn't matter if this is the only day that you go, you know, you're putting effort into it. You're chiseling away at it. You're making the right choice. And from making that right choice moves on to the correct decisions. Hey, I really like that workout. Why don't I start making a workout schedule and start going multiple times during the week? Hey, you know, it seems like I'm really engaging with this and I enjoy working out. I'm feeling great, very energetic, very clear-headed. Why not start implementing a diet plan, make that decision to really show the effects from my working out so much. Now, with choices being so infinite within life, don't be threatened by it, as in don't be intimidated, because when I say infinite, it's infinite. It's like constantly one after the other. Don't get overwhelmed by that. Because naturally with men, we don't think like that. When a man thinks about something, really thinks about something, making a choice within his life, he weighs out all options before carefully committing to the choice. And since choices are so infinite within life, one after the other, on a constant second daily basis, that's why it's just so simply to go about it at ease and identify it as a good choice or a bad choice and weigh out your options with it. filter it through 2 different slots. Because when a man gets into that momentum, that filtering system, identifying good and bad choices within his life, it clears that vision. It clears that smooth path to his fulfillment that he needs to fulfill within his own life. Just take your time and go at your own speed. Really indulge with it and feel the effects of the choices that you are making within your life. Because there's time, man. There's abundance of time for what you want to happen within your life. There's nothing holding you back. It is all a choice away made from you. And that truly is the only thing holding you back from making those choices, is your own self. Nothing outside of you makes choices for you. Nothing holds you back. It's all you, man.
Saint Perigine, patron saint of all forms of cancer. We ask you for your help in asking God to heal my cancer and keep it in remission. Pray for me so that I may live a long and faithful life.